So yeah, so he was already on there, and my children, like I wanted all my kids to have great careers by the time they, graduate. If they want to go to school, they can, and I wanted my finances to change, and I put all of that on the lantern, and then I said stuff about myself, that I wanted in my life and stuff like that. And Jolene was writing paragraphs and paragraphs about every single one of, the kids, and then herself, and then I think for her and Nixon. And I'm gonna be like I've been. The reason why her lantern never got off the ground was because a lot of them people that she put on that lantern didn't would never have shown her that that respect. I like I said, I'm now I'm real spiritual. Nothing's ever a coincidence. Like a lot of things are meant to happen for you, not to you, right? So when her lantern never got off the ground or whatever, I knew it's because Nixon's kids really didn't give her the respect that they needed, and here she's constantly pouring her heart, wanting better for them and wanting so much from them, and they still never gave her that respect as a mother. They still never gave her that respect that she sacrificed so much for them. Like, and then for you to, that was her time to really be selfish. Like, even though they still, like I said in one of the videos, they got in their feelings because she said when she went into her new apartment, all she wanted was just her daughter and her boys. But how many years can you take of disrespect? That's why I could see how a lot of men are so hesitant with getting with women who has older kids. I can understand that because it's hard to start disciplining them when they've already been living their life for so many years in a certain type of way, and then you come in and try to put structure that they're not used to. I get that, because that's one of my fears with dating, because I've let my children be children for so long and really never really had like a structured lifestyle for them and discipline for them. I knew it would be hard for the next person to come in and like get them in order, if that makes sense. Like, that person would have to be like a provider, a protector, and he would have to stand on business. But at the end of the day, I would have to completely trust you that you wouldn't hurt my children in the way I think you would hurt my children, but you're doing it not in a malicious way. You're doing it because you love them. And with Jolene, she's always shown like she loved them. It wasn't trying to be malicious. And a lot of time it was Nixon playing the puppet master behind her for her to look like the villain, for him to be the savior. So with in all that aspect, for you to put these children and then a man on something you're asking God for, and God already know. He already sees, the creator sees, the universe sees everything. Why do you want him to bless these people with what you want them to have a better life with, and you're not even trying to bless your own self with that? You putting these ungrateful people to have a better life than you. Of course, God is not going to let that off the ground. Like, it can burn where it's at. That's a dead deal. He's not going to sign to that. He's not going to agree to that contract. If that makes sense, like that's how like I seen everything. Cause me and Terry's on went up, like mine's went completely, and like it disappeared. Like I still got the video, it's on my TikTok too. But yeah, like people gotta understand, like even when they say pray for your enemies or pray for, you know, those who talk ill will or send you evil eye or whatever, you're basically praying for them to come to their senses, because eventually you being a evil heart person or having a black soul is going to come back to you, because the devil is going to collect. You know, they collect. They're going to have to collect on something. They gave you everything that you always wanted and prayed for. So just like I think D1 said, the devil could bless you too. He can also like give you the world that he could give you the lifestyle that you always wanted, but it always comes with a price. Like a lot of us, and now I'm not gonna even deny it, like I know for a simple fact that I'm a chosen one. So a lot of us chosen ones are, before we get to our blessings, we gotta go through the trials and tribulations. And if you don't notice, like a lot of people just get shit handed to them, eventually falls. And what happens when they fall? They don't know what to do with themselves. Either they commit suicide, they go to depression, they go through all this other stuff. A lot of us chosen ones, we go through that stuff before we even get our blessing. So that way when we get our blessing, we knew what it took to get there, to keep it. People that automatically get shit handed to them or get these opportunities, and they don't know how to handle it when it's completely gone. Sometimes you gotta think like that. Like, I go through these things to get to what I asked God for, but He wants to make sure, like, you remember what it took to get to this stage of your life and how to keep it. People will just get blessed and don't know, just be blowing through shit and don't even remember to thank, you know, the universe. Don't remember to thank your ancestors. Don't remember to thank God, and you know. But with the devil, boy, he knows you're gonna come back to him sooner or later. He knew you're gonna come back sooner or later, but now it's gonna be a bigger price than what you had to pay before. So it's like, I kind of seen that when her lantern didn't go up.